Um, Moving on to our next topic here. Let's talk systems design. Are there any systems that you would identify that are critical or necessary, or certainly help your case in creating, an experience for an older audience?
Yeah, here I have something to say about that one. I think a huge focus for us, and by system, I'm assuming you meaning like just like how the game is set up, like the type of gameplay it has, or
Yeah, yeah,
oh,
or certain mechanics or systems that
definitely
older
think
audiences are looking for.
an anti pay to win system is really huge for us. At least that's what we found has resonated well with the community. Is when we have things where basically we give everybody an equal chance to be proficient in the game without really needing to buy anything necessarily. Because yeah, I mean, because if someone just completely wrecks you with something that they bought, I have seen it before in games before, often on Roblox, like just everywhere in general. It's been really frustrating, and it makes me not really want to play, but it feels good to be able to basically just, for the most part, the money spent kind of just goes into like cosmetics, and even then, offering some of those opportunities for people to still get some degree of customizability and individuality and be able to buy some things still without having to actually give us any Robux or anything like that, we think I think is pretty huge. And I think that really just goes a super long way for just the overall reputation of your game and how you view the community, how you view your game mechanics, and what you want the future of your game to look like and everything like that.
Can I tag onto that?
Yes.
So when he brought up pay to win, I got really excited because it's actually a huge critical point in designing a game for a younger or an older audience. And the reason for that is because a younger audience will see a pay to win item and their immediate train of thought will be, if I get this item, I will be good at the game. Whereas an older player will see this item, get dunked on by it, and go, why am I spending time on this if I'm just going to get dunked on by the pay to win weapon? They're not going to want to buy it. They're going to hate the weapon. They're going to want it gone. They don't want it to be in the game in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to systems in particular, I actually talked about this in chat. I'm probably going to bring up Team Fortress 2 a lot just because it has so many good examples of the things I think are important in a structured video game. Providing older audience with complex mechanics is nice. However, I don't think it needs to be as upfront as people believe it needs to be. One of the greatest things about video games, especially with older players, is when they're provided simple tools that are easy to understand in the beginning, but actually have this huge hidden mechanism behind it that you can learn, discover, master, and constantly improve upon. And having these kind of shadow mechanics for people to find is one of the coolest aspects in a game.